Have you ever noticed that people in our day and age are so obsessed with avoiding pain? There's always a new gadget, a new life hack to make something easier, to alleviate pain. And I guess that it is what makes money, isn't it? You find a way to take away some sort of pain from someone's life, they're going to give you some money. But everyone's so focused on hiding from the pain, alleviating the pain, running away from the pain, that they forget what an important part it plays in our life. They're so busy running after pleasure after pleasure after pleasure, because pleasure is temporary. So you have to keep running after it to keep feeling it. That they forget that going through pain will provide a steady flow of pleasure. Maybe not pleasure in the form that you're considering it, like the sweet flavor of chocolate, or the mindless, I can't think of a word, but you know, when you're playing a video game, you don't really have to think too much about big world problems. You're just there, just consumed. And maybe that's the pleasure you're thinking of, but I'm not talking about that sort of pleasure. I'm talking about the sort of pleasure that, you know, fulfillment, having achieved the goal, like the pleasure of having great family relationships, that sort of pleasure, you know, the pleasure, the real fruits of life, not the low-hanging fruits of life, like the easy to grab at pleasure. I'm talking about the big pleasures, the high-hanging fruits that take time to really experience. But let's get into the crux of this video. I just wanted to punctuate how important pain is with the simple fact that when you take care of the basic human needs, right? So the need for the ones that relate to survival, so the need for a constant source of food, a source of water, potable water as well, a source of shelter, and I suppose in a wider context, a source of community. Once you have all of that, your survival needs are taken care of. And that alleviates the pain of finding ways to survive. And at our base, that is what we look to do, is to survive and reproduce. Oh, and then I guess you could say, along with community, a mate to reproduce with. You could have all this food, have drinking water from your tap at home, have your home to live at, have a friend group, and have a girlfriend. But you still probably would find problems in your life. You would still probably go through pain. Do you know why? Because it is so important to you that when you alleviate even the basic survival needs, your brain will still come up with more problems for you to weather in your life. It will still come up with things that will create pain for you in your life, because pain is necessary. And you might wonder why it's so necessary, and that is my second point, and it's kind of a two-parter, and so I'll just get straight in with that. Yeah, pain is what leads us to improve. Without pain, we would never go through hard times, because hard times are made of pain. Whether it's the pain we choose or that we're forced to endure, it leads to improvement. Now, by all means, choosing to go through a pain will probably lead to you improving quicker, because you want to be there, you're applying yourself. So where possible, you always should be able, you always can choose your pain. What that looks like is just making sacrifices to, you know, I won't play video games so that I have more time to focus on my business or my YouTube channel. That's that sort of choosing the pain. You're choosing the pain of not being able to play video games so that you can have a thriving YouTube channel, or you can dedicate more time to work so it's more likely to thrive. I hope that makes sense. So that's you choosing your pain. But pain is what leads us to improve. Have you ever just, you know, you've been on a rut and you start to feel like crap. You're like, this feels so awful. I'm literally laying in my bed until 3 p.m, getting out of bed, just stuffing my face with chocolate and crisps from the cupboard and the fridge because it's the easiest thing to grab at. I feel like crap. And you just think to yourself, I've done too much of this. I have to change. And then you start slowly making improvements. and things start to improve little bit by little bit by little bit, because you found a way to improve your life slightly. You're like, well, if I just buy more fruit and less crisps and chocolate, it'll be easier to grab the fruit, and then I will be eating slightly healthier. That is why pain is necessary. The pain of not having a desirable outcome kickstarts the journey of you going out and becoming the person that gets that desirable outcome. You're unhappy with how out of shape you are. You look at yourself in the mirror one day and you go, God, I just don't like my body right now. And then you start thinking to yourself, well, how can I like my body? Oh, I know, I'll go get a gym membership. So then you apply for a gym membership, you start going to the gym, and then you become that type of person. You're the person that now goes to the gym, and the person that goes to the gym is the person that can get the body that you're happy with. So the pain literally kickstarts this like domino tower falling of you finding ways to get better and better and better, so that you are that person that achieves the desirable outcome. That's the first part, is the pain that kickstarts the journey. Now, with every journey, there is always pain within it. Stay on the gym for now. The pain, the physical pain of working out, of your muscle fibers stretching and those microfiber tears, it aches the day after when your muscles are recovering. The pain associated with leaving your house even when you really don't want to, because that's what you have to do. If you can weather all of this pain, and I say all of this pain like it's a lot, and it seems like a lot, but in the grand scheme of things, if it's what you're choosing, it's not a lot. You are forced to get better. The microfiber tears in your muscles, the aching it takes for them to recover, it makes them bigger. And by being bigger, it allows them to lift heavier loads. It's literally the pain, the physical pain of working out, that leads to them getting bigger so that they can adapt to lifting more and more weight. Say you're unhappy with your social standing and you've already experienced the pain necessary to kickstart you deciding, I need to go on a journey of getting better with my social skills. And you decide, I'll go and approach people when I'm out on a morning walk every day. You will, for sure, 100% encounter rejection. Albeit, maybe it's because you're awkward, maybe it's just because you don't know how to open. All these many things that you probably just don't know when you're first starting to get better at social skills. Just like me, that's literally what I'm doing. Number one, you've got to realize that these rejections are okay. They're part and parcel of every journey, but the pain of those rejections is going to make you look at yourself and go, right, well, that's not the desirable outcome. I want to be able to go and approach people and have a conversation with them. Not approach them and just have them go, no, sorry, I'm busy. Sometimes it's okay for them to be busy, but you don't want to just be like shrugged off at every time you go up to and approach someone. Especially if you're trying to like approach girls on the street that you find attractive and you want to get their number to go on a date. You don't just want to be shrugged off at every approach. So you'll look at yourself, you'll go, right, I got rejected. How can I go about improving myself so that the next time I do it, I get that bit closer to getting the desirable outcome? And it leads you to improve. So that it's that pain of getting rejected that leads to you getting better. And that is why pain is so necessary. And I hope that I've helped you realize that. Well, that is that from me on why pain is necessary. I hope you did enjoy the video. Please, if you've made it this far, comment pain is necessary in the comments. Just get the algorithm liking up all my videos, pushing it out to more people, trying to help them realize why pain is necessary. Maybe help them get out of the rut they're experiencing. But yeah, if you did enjoy the video, thumbs up, please and thank you. If you want to see more from me, down under the video, just click that subscribe button, and anything you do wish to leave in the comments, I would encourage you to do so, positive or negative, up to you. But that's it from me. I'll see you in another one, and peace out.